Alright, what's going on, everyone? ZachSongZ here with a new episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last time we left off doing some stuff. And we're gonna get straight into this. To be honest, guys, I just really want to finish this game. We are so close, and I almost gave up. I didn't almost give up. It's just school has been so crazy lately. But exams are almost over, sort of. So, yeah, let's just go.
So what do you think, Mr. Wright?
I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time.
And a different suspect was arrested at the other crime scene.
Lana!
Morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed.
Feels like weeks since the last part. That's probably because it has been weeks. But sometimes life is like, hey, you want a break? Well, that's too bad. And it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning.
Just finished, actually. Okay. Can we get the trial, please? So how'd it go? Mr. Wright suspects the police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain.
A plea bargain? What do you mean by that?
We agree that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't see capital punishment. That's what I mean.
But Lana, don't tell me you.
9K is also streaming Ace Attorney too. I do not know who that is, but they sound cool.
We discovered traces left by a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall.
God, my voice is not very good today. You found Officer Marshall's traces?
Blood-stained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you?
In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall?
We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky?
Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright.
February 24th, 10. Wow, we're starting right at 10 a.m. Big streaming channel. They're also God dang. They probably started like last week, and it's like, yeah, they just caught up to you because you're the slowest person ever with finishing games.
Yeah, sounds like me.
Bar is now in session. The defense is ready.
Prosecution is...
Why Marshall again? Afraid you'll have to verify.
It takes 30 minutes by car to reach criminal affairs from the prosecutor's office. The victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time.
But that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappear. Why is he a suspect? Because we found, on one of the lockers, we found his blood, or we found bloody fingerprints from him. I think. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Wow, this is one messed up trial.
One of my duties as a prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I'll present evidence relating to the murder at the police department.
Yeah, it was just like, the prosecution is, you know what, skip the formalities, let's just go right to it.
In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself.
And that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things, even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. That's supposed to be an admirable trait. Shut up! Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand.
For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department.
The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer? Oh my god, I don't know what we're gonna do. Ooh, boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go.
Oh, hey, dude. Did I give him a different voice? I already forget. Will the witness please state his name and occupation?
Yes, sir. I am Officer Mike Meekins. My occupation is, that would be murderer, sir.
Smack the apple.
Shut up. Oh, God, this is the annoying part. I have a guide ready in case we need to do it, because I don't want to spend, like, 50 minutes of being like, what is this? But
Wait, so you're telling us you're a professional killer?
Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I never kill anyone again, sir. You gotta believe me, sir.
You'll need to touch the screen. I don't want to. This isn't an actual DS. That's annoying.
Sir, I'm what you would call a part of the younger generation, sir. A person whose actions adult can't possibly please,
Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Help me, sir.
Officer Meekins. Yes, sir.
Give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order.
Yes, sir. As you wish. After all,
blah, blah, blah. Can't fault them for lack of enthusiasm.
Witness testimony. Crime report, sir.
I'm actually dying.
Although it was not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security system and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life, then I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake.
What up, Maelstrom? So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you?
Do unto others before they do unto you. That's the Meekins family motto, sir.
I see. Then you faded, and a colleague helped you regain consciousness.
Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir.
Or well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. What I need here is more info to work with.
And that's the #1 rule of Ace Attorney. If you don't know the answer, press for more.
Why? Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not?
Yes, sir. I am in charge of hiring new recruits, sir.
Yikes, now there's a scary thought. Rise from the ashes, huh? Yeah, this chapter is okay.
Chapter 4 was definitely way better.
But I don't know, this one's interesting, I guess.
It's really long,
which is kind of off-putting, but what can you do, I guess?
Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime, which means many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir.
Blue Badger?
Yes, sir, the lovely police mascot created by the head detective, sir.
I love this song. I don't actually, but
I was too sure it wasn't broken during the transferal process. That was my solo mission for the day, sir.
That okay? I see. Sounds like a very important mission.
After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room.
Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room.
Tell us, what did you see when you got there?
Hold it! In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct?
Precisely, sir. I have one right here around my neck.
So then, your ID number should be listed in here, right? Oh, is it not gonna show?
There it is! I found it! This is the one right here.
Could you please read us the number?
Yes, sir. It's 498-9596. That's my number, sir.
I see.
Yeah, I'll probably play the other ones sometime after this one. Yeah.
Oh, it's shown as being used twice.
Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down.
I see. So it was during that second time when...
Yes, sir. That was when I spotted the man on the security screen. Okay. Good to know, good to know. What I was trying to do. I was suddenly...
Hold it! So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you?
It was a knife, sir! A knife!
Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you. What happened then?
Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was.
You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into.
That's when I reacted, sir.
I swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him. That's how I got this gash on my hand.
Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be... Your hand would... What?
Okay, I must have read that wrong. When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. Oh, okay. I fought for my life, then I did it.
What exactly do you mean when you say, did it?
I don't know. I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir. The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him.
You took his knife?
I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man.
I see. He must have been desperate.
Next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of blood, and then the next thing I knew... Yes? He punched me right in my face, sir!
That's interesting. About what time did you regain consciousness?
No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious.
Oh, right.
According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30. Hit me right in the head, too. I woke up crying tears of pain. That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is. When I came around, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir.
Your mission?
Yes, sir, the Blue Badger, sir. I returned up to the entrance before things got out of hand.
Well, we can all rest easy now.
I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened.
Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim?
He's got a point.
Yes, Officer Meekins? With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my cell. Chief Gant delivered it to me just this morning, sir.
The chief? Delivered it?
What is that? Videotape? Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir. It contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room.
What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape, and I was told it had been mistakenly erased.
That was quite a mistake. I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at.
Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever.
Well then, let's have a look. Show us the video of you murdering the victim.
Oh, please stop using that word, murder, sir. It scares me.
A video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into?
Alright, let's see this. Oh! Yo, those are like actual 3D graphics, hello? I didn't know this game had those. Oh. Of course, it doesn't actually show the face, because why would it? Oh god, yep, there's the knife. Oh. We're gonna go back over and we're gonna see the body on the floor, aren't we?
Yep.
I feel like there's gonna be a jump scare or something. Ah! Ah! Ooh. Edgeworth is so mad. Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us?
What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood?
Sir, that is the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir. It's the Blue Badger, sir.
Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly?
Well, that's a thing. Yes, well, anyway, this tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in the evidence room, and some sort of activity did take place.
Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that alright with you, Officer Meekins?
Yes, sir! As you wish, sir! Oh. His face can't clearly be seen in the video, but there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must have hit him. No one else could have unlocked it.
What's this about a fingerprint?
Each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. Those locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to.
Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
I don't know where this cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start. Alright, let's go. But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face.
Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, if you must label people as having seen or not seen it.
Since his face can't be identified in the video, only you can verify it.
Why is everyone looking at me? If I had to label your stares as disturbing or...
Meekins!
Ah!
Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please be more certain when you testify.
Yes, sir.
You claim the man who brandished a knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you are positive it was him.
I mean, he opened the locker which required Detective Goodman's fingerprints to do. Just out of curiosity, what do we have?
About these lockers, is there no other way to open them?
No, sir. I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. They only respond to registered fingerprints, sir.
Wonder what kind of methods he's tried.
The man opened the locker's lock, which only responds to its registered fingerprints. Then he must be the person the locker was assigned to.
Exactly my point, sir, and this too.
How do you know that information?
I've heard rumors, sir, from people in the know, sir.
People in the know?
The workers in the department cafeteria, sir. They keep me informed. They also listen to my romantic troubles, sir.
For the record, the open locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information through a more reliable source.
So the victim opened the locker with his own fingerprint.
So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it.
Do 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 do
Can I hold this already? I forget.
However, the most important detail is not shown in this video.
How are you? I'm on the second debate or whatever it's called, testimony.
However, the most important man's face.
Sir, if I may say something, sir.
Please do. After all, you are the one being examined.
I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock, and it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. My unsettled state can testify enough to this, sir.
Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie.
That is, unless the defense can find a problem with it.
Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again. Is there a problem with the security video? The problem I find with it is there should be blood, shouldn't there? Like, there's a big blood puddle over there, and yet in the video there was nothing. So, I'm gonna say, yeah, there is a problem.
Regarding the video contained on this tape,
well, there's no point in saving now, even if I get it wrong.
There is one thing in particular that seems rather strange.
Strange?
This contradiction leads to the possibility that Zach's gonna save the game so he doesn't lose any exclamation marks, because then he won't be able to yell as much.
Suspending game. I kind of wish it didn't do that, but whatever. I probably should just save state, actually. Benefits of having enemy.
The man may not be Detective Goodman.
What? This video contains such a contradiction?
Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I propose we have the defense point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video.
Isn't there blood on his coat?
Oh yeah, you did bring that up earlier, didn't you?
You would want me to point it out.
Well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Very well. Proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you speak of.
I have to point out a problem. This is the first time I've ever had to do that.
Oh, this is where I have to use the touchscreen, isn't it? Okay, we're just gonna save it in slot 3. So you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. Just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching that video. How did this guy ever become a police officer? Now then, can you please play the video? Can you please play the video? It's a good thing to have an enemy. That's what it sounded like I said. I don't know what I was trying to say then. Meekins. Oh, this is why people were like, better get used to this song. Wait. Wait, what? Okay. This is not as easy as I thought it would be. There's a paper that falls out. Is that his, that's probably the paper that, very subtle. Oh! Wait. What is this? Is it? It's towards the beginning. Oh, so it's not the blood? Dang it! I thought I caught on to that. Making sure the thing's not ahead. I'm curious about one thing. Can we go to the very beginning of the video? Okay. Never mind. I was, wait, actually. Wait. I didn't see that the first. Oh. I swear I didn't see him walk past that first time. Well, there's his. Okay, hold on. I actually kind of like this mechanic. It's cool. Does he have blood? No, not yet. So it's. So what is happening in that? Oh. God, I feel like I'm playing FNAF. Like, what is this? Wait. I can't tell. Does he? Oh, he does have blood on him. Or like, I don't know. Wait. Maybe? No. Okay, I'm getting colder. Okay. I need to think back to where I was. Okay. The very beginning? Okay, then. Why does it not? That's dumb. Why doesn't it just let me rewind always? So... walks by, and... I'm confused about what's contradictory about this. I didn't mean to pause there, actually. Wait. Is it the light? Is it this? I thought it was only supposed to be on when it's open. Isn't that what this says? Oh, yeah! A light indicates open boxes! Yes. I think, maybe... I don't know. I'm gonna save. Save over slot 4. Is it this? The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Officer Meekins. Sir, do you mean me, sir? As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. Okay, we're seriously playing this song? Why are we playing this song? Oh, I just noticed that because when he was opening, I was like, okay, what's similar about his locker to anything else? And I noticed the light. And I was like, oh. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprints. If the print matches, then that registered data, the light turns on and the lock is released. According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir. The music finally stopped. Oh god, not again. Appropriate reaction. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Hello? Stop zooming in on me. It's already on. Do, 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 do. When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker, let's rewind to a little earlier. I just did this. I literally just did. Seriously? Okay. Here, notice the light? What's this? It's already lit. Exactly. Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. Ah! I don't know how to do this. Ah! I don't know. I'll have to do this section. No! I don't want to do it again. Order! What's the meaning of this? It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. It's lit. But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When the door is shut, a sensor is triggered, and the locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know. It must have been broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this. That's not likely, Your Honor. Like 3 more times. Oh, yikes. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction. Oh, well, it just goes to show novices to keep their mouths shut. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor? Yes. Why wasn't the locker locked? Me, Your Honor? Yes. Well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Huh? Oh, maybe something like jam the electronic system? Something jam the sensor. Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah, I thought so too. There's gotta be another clue somewhere in this footage. Is it the blue badger? Is it like somehow messing up all the locks or something? I don't know. Very well. Inspect this video once more. The locker wasn't locked. Mr. Wright, please point out the cause for this. It's the Blue Badger. Okay, so you walk by. I doubt the cause is gonna be. Wait, did Meekins already walk by? I think he did, right? Yeah, he did. Okay. I think it's kind of weird how we don't see the guy walk out. Unless, is that an exit over there? I guess that is an exit, isn't it? Okay. So what is the problem with this? Wait, what's that symbol up there? That was weird. Play. Locker wasn't locked. What is the cause for the locker not being locked? The song is annoying. Okay, let's think about this. Is there anything out of ordinary about the surroundings and what we usually do? What was this? That was... I don't think we're using that yet, but... Okay, that doesn't help. I thought it would help. Okay. Oh, wait, no, go back. Actually, wait, go back further. I want to see him when the surroundings are just normal. And then... Ooh, wait. No, that's not it. I was gonna say, like, what if the paper was jammed? Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. Then you would just pull the paper out. Never mind. Oh my god, this music is making me go turn it off. I just... make it stop. Okay. I honestly have no idea with this one. You said it was paper? Oh. Oh yeah, I just kind of assumed that it was paper. Oh, I want to see this real quick. Is that the... I just assumed it was this. But now that I think about it... Where's the scarf or the muffler or whatever it is? Oh, I want to compare. I guess it's not that then, maybe. I kind of want to... The locker wasn't locked. Oh! Oh, okay, I was taking jamming like a different way, like literal like a signal jammer, but no, it literally means jamming, I think. I want to say this? I mean, if not, I guess whatever. Maybe I should go back just so they're not like, what are you referring to, Mr. Wright? What a piece of evidence. Is that his ID, maybe? Or something? Or... well, it's not gonna be his, like, literally that, but... victim note. Okay. I wanna... okay, actually, I'm gonna go over it one more time, just to see. I don't think it could be anything else. What could jam electronic locks? Oh. I was thinking this switchblade knife, but oh yeah, this is what there was in the muffler. I forgot about that. Was this already broken? I forget. I was gonna say it could be like. Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm overthinking this maybe. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Back further to when it was closed. Trying to think about what actually could jam an electronic thing. Both funny and frustrating. The rubber glove. Wait. SL9. What was that? SL9? That's different, yeah. That was the earlier one that we don't know about, or do we? I don't remember. I don't know. I'm not this smart. Oh, it is the glove, isn't it? That looks pretty glove-like, if you ask me. Wait, so I could... oh my god, I thought we had to... okay. Can I just... I can't take this song anymore. Oh, don't worry. It's probably going to be played another time, so can I say... that? Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. No. Well, at least the song's not playing. Why did I say that? Oh, no. It's gonna start playing any second now, isn't it? Whoosh. What's this? Something white fell out of the locker. But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when doors are open. I often fall out and roll. Great this when I open my car door. Officer Meekins, please be quiet. We can't be sure that that item was in the locker to begin with. What do you mean? The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted? I was right all along. I was just like, I don't want to press that for some reason. I don't know why. The white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor.
Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times you get stuck in the wrong order. Instead of the door closing, my tie chokes me.
Meekins, we literally don't care. The object would have to be extremely thin in order to fit in the door.
Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents. Maybe like a rubber glove. It would need to be an insulator.
Yes, an insulator for the crime scene.
There just might have been something that fits the description.
But, sir, by insulator, you don't mean...
I think I finally got this figured out. Well, at least this part.
Well, will the defense please present the relevant evidence? What was this insulator that was stuck in the locker door?
So the only thing I can think... Oh, okay, I'm dying. The only thing I can think of it being is this. So let's go. Maybe?
I found this near the locker. A thin rubber glove.
We can't be sure that was in the victim's locker.
It has a tag that says SL9.
Oh, he was the lead detective of that. I forgot about that.
What? Nonny?
Says that like he knew it was the glove all along. I knew it was the glove for the last 2 minutes. That's like almost all along.
This video seems to depict the victim opening the locker, but that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of that crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is this not so, Officer Meekins?
Sir, it would appear so, sir.
I thought we were blaming him. It's like,
It actually was you.
order! We're to believe then that the victim, whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman?
Do not be misled, Your Honor.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
The defense has merely demonstrated that possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video is indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Meekins, please testify about this.
Sir! Me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir.
Is this a joke?
Well, begin your testimony.
Alright, I hope this is the last time we ever have to do that stupid minigame. There's one other thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective has used his card.
Yeah, but you could have just used any card.
Well, not any card. You could have found his card somewhere.
ID card, I see.
I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. 77777 at 4:20 p.m. It's like,
If it's a joke, I ain't laughing.
The ID at 5:14 is that of the victim.
Just before the crime. Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why were there so few people using this room?
This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases? Extremely violent cases involving police staff.
Was that Nagito at the time? Yeah, probably.
I was a police officer before I went to Hope Speaking High School. Or after, I don't know. Yeah. I was so lucky I got recruited when I was 7 years old. They were like, hey, we don't want you to become Batman, so we're gonna hire you. Because your parents are dead. Or did that happen actually later in my life? I don't know, I forget my life story. It's been like 70 years since I played 2.
Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end.
Me too, although it doesn't make much of a difference. Phoenix is really good at making stupid jokes. Only a few capable, and most were cleared up by noon.
Right, I see. Now, let's move on to the cross-examination.
Mystery Man!
One other thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. Is that card hanging from your neck one of those ID cards?
Yes, sir, this card right next to my cuff, sir. I keep it here so I won't ever forget it.
But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out in the open like that?
Maybe I shouldn't wear it around my neck. Remember when I said 2 or 3 times my tie gets stuck in the car door when I get out? Well, the remaining time my ID card gets stuck.
I don't know, I forget my life story.
I didn't even mean to say it, I just... With the door closing, my ID card chokes me!
Maybe I should just leave this one alone.
I can't believe I said that and didn't even, like, realize I said that. Also, yes, I empathize with Phoenix Wright on a spiritual level. At any rate, each police officer only has 1 ID card. Both the police is okay. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the victim used his ID card. These one-liners give me life.
Mr. Wright, what do you think? I'm confused. What? The problem with his ID card testimony is far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this.
Don't think too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we got. I think it's just the fact that, like, we literally picked up the ID card. It was found at the scene of the crime, was it not? So, how was it there? Press.
Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled a knife on you.
Yes, sir, he didn't show me any ID card, sir.
Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he had his ID card, all he had to do was show it to you. There wouldn't have been any reason to draw a knife.
Maybe he just panicked?
Everything stems from contradictions. Let's point them out.
Shut up. Enter the evidence room. One must use their ID card. ID card is used. There's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his ID card. I guess it doesn't really prove anything that we found it there. It could have been moved there or something. Record of it, that's true. After Detective Goodman attacked him? No. I don't. Not then proof I got to the evidence room. Oh, okay. How did he get to the evidence room? Screwdriver. That's how we did it. Why do we have this? I don't know why we have that. It's confusing to me. Okay. I'm gonna press. Did I do this one? I did do this one. Every evidence carefully. Okay, so I'm just overlooking something. Good to know. It's my attorney's badge. Was allegedly dancing in the evidence room at the time of the murder.
Lord. I didn't realize that was updated. Due to loss of blood, 1 knife. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. I doubt it's that stuff. Why am I being so dumb? I don't know why I can't think of this. I didn't mean to do that. No, go back. Oh. This is a little bit interesting. He almost looks like he was starting to write it, and then he was like knocked out. And then someone took his ID card. Oh. Oh, wait. That doesn't tell me much. What is this? Yeah, that's just one of those. This? No, it's just that. Is this something to do with this? Maybe? Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. I thought I was 2 ahead. Oops. I want to try this. I don't know if it'll work. Oh yeah, I did get it right. Wait, one moment, Officer Meekins. I'm not good at waiting, sir. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene. That makes sense. When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Okay, I was on the right track, I was just... God, start going with my guts. They're usually right. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. I had like half of the puzzle. I don't know why I didn't piece that together a lot faster. It was like, well, he has a lost item report. We found his thing there, but... Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card. Lost item report? Yeah, it's only half complete. But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime.
Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess, you believe this something to be his ID card, right? I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability. Excuse me. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card.
Order! Order! So now, what does this all mean?
It can only mean one thing. It doesn't require much thought. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card.
Order! Order! Does the prosecution have a response?
I have only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Bravo? Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes. What's he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also a fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder. That is, well, I guess that's right. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago you seemed so content to be pointing your finger around. This isn't good. Well, well, it seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove.
Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth.
The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime.
So
the real crime could only take place at one location, the underground parking lot, at the prosecutor's office. The murderer being Miss Lana Skye, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the moment the defendant used the murder weapon. Probably shouldn't have said that.
Are you gonna... Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna continue me there. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I knew the testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning.
The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim after Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to? However, the trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman.
Just so, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, you have to do something, or else Lana... What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? Object. One moment, Your Honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven. Of course not, but I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
You can stop. You can stop. However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. No, you're supposed to wait and see. Now you're getting the bad. Is there any game where it's like wait and see is the correct option? The defense demands further examination of the truth of the matter.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident. This just might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand. Mr. Wright, do you mean... Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness.
Oh? Whom do you have in mind?
Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply.
Very well then, Mr. Wright. The person who you would have testify. What is his or her name? Dick Gumshoe. Call him to the stand. Closest thing is not presenting evidence when you don't have to. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Officer Jake Marshall.
Why him?
Can't let him know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say.
Prosecution agrees to defense's request.
Also, is he really from Texas? No, I thought it said he was from LA. But he just, like, watched the show about, like, Texas Rangers. He's like, oh, now I'm a Texas Ranger. Oh, God, I don't want to do his voice.
Since he's responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare.
Yes, very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is subordinated. I don't think I read that word right, but it's gone now. Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time?
We will, Your Honor.
Court in recess.
And is that... Nope, okay, let's keep going then. February 24th, 11:32 a.m.
It said trial former, so I assume there's a to be continued point.
There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright?
Huh? What do you mean?
You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out.
I haven't figured anything out.
These freak-out sprites are amazing. Oh, I'm super excited to see what they are. I can imagine them now.
Lana, you're the one who knows everything. Emma, you always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection. How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me?
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Oh, I guess I am. I'll come back later.
Oh no, come back! Aw, I don't like sad Gumshoe.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe, what is it?
You got a lot of nerves, pal, making a detective run all around while on duty, and to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
Sorry, Detective.
You better be, pal.
Hey. Hey!
What the heck? I didn't see you there, Miss Guy. That was so many hays.
That's okay. So, have you brought what I asked?
What is wrong with me? I don't know if I brought this up, but I just realized my voice for him is like a really bad imitation of Bill from Gravity Falls. You mean this, right?
My apologies, Detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request.
My name?
Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy.
The SL9 incident?
But Lana, that's... I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might do well to read them.
I can't believe you, the chief prosecutor, were a witness in that case.
Miss Sky was a witness?
Oh, yeah. Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murders. Bill. Yeah, he was the Illuminati guy. Oh, what? Now that I brought you your stuff, you're just gonna ignore me?
Emma, but why? Why is your name in here?
What? My name's in there? I don't know, unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana, this SL9 incident, is that... That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as... the Joe Dark killings. The Joe Dark... No, Lana! That's over with! No!
Emma, wait!
She ran away.
Favorite episode of Gravity Falls?
That's a hard one.
You know what? I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere. Okay, bye. Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here. Probably A Tale of Two Stands. That was a really good episode. Or... almost that entire second half of Gravity... entire second half of Season 2 is really good. Dreamscapers, that was a really good one.
not to mention Lena and Emma, blah blah blah. Everyone involved in this case connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence. Knowing you just may be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. I better take a good look at this file. Not before the to be continued, though. Tale of Two Stands. Weirdmageddon. I liked Weirdmageddon a lot. And, yes, I would like to save. Mine was the one with that crazy girl, Giffany. Oh, that was a cool episode. Honestly, that's kind of what Doki Doki Literature Club reminded me of at first. I was like, oh, is it going to be an evil game? And it was like, yep, that's what it is. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even read your comment before I said that. Anyways, I'm going to end this episode off here. I saved, right? Yeah, I'm sure I saved. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all those. You're on episode 22 of the series by now. How'd you play it? Yeah, I love that game. It is hot goodness. I was trying to think of a complimentary word. It is not what I was expecting. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon-ish. Peace out. Stop.